Ready? Hi everyone, we're about ready to get started. I want to remind everyone, if you don't want to be on camera or if you have students in your class that cannot be on camera, please make sure you turn your video off and we will mute everybody. You should be muted unless you want to talk, then you can unmute yourself at that point. We are going to record this and it will be available on our YouTube channel. Vicki will send it out to all of you here, but please check out our YouTube channel. That's where it'll be posted. And we just wanted to come together today to thank our volunteers. We are sorry to have to do this through Zoom room, but we did 2 years ago, we had an in-person ceremony and it was a lot of fun. We really were happy to have people come in and celebrate our volunteers. Last year, of course, due to COVID, we weren't able to do that. So this is the best we have right now. We're so happy that many of you could join us, but we are going to do a little thank you to all of you volunteers who spent some time with us over the past year or two.
About why we rely on volunteers and why volunteers are so important at Crossroads.
Yeah, so our volunteer program here has really grown in leaps and bounds over the past several years. And of course, this past year has been really different, and it's also been very difficult. Yet we've still had the kind support of so many people through our highs and lows. Volunteers are important to Crossroads in so many different ways. First, you might not know it, but our entire board is and has always been solely made up of volunteers. They're not getting anything except for a lot of grief and hard work and hours. And they're, totally doing this out of the goodness of their heart and the expertise that they bring. Every member provides countless hours every single month to help us and keep us sustainable. Secondly, our volunteers serve in the classrooms with children. A lot of our teachers here have had the privilege of having a volunteer helping out with extra hands, and that is a great thing. And volunteers also assist us behind the scenes, and every person that has helped us this year has been behind the scenes, mostly virtually. So they serve with, no matter what they're doing, they serve with love, compassion, patience, and joy that blesses not just our children, but it blesses our staff too, because we get encouraged by all the things that you guys give us just by wanting to help. It gives us extra strength and things like that. So back to Kelly.
So in thinking about the volunteers over the past year, one thing I don't want to lose track of is the staff that we have. And while they work, and they're not necessarily volunteers during the day, I can tell you when we were shut down for COVID, I had so many staff volunteer to come in and help make cleaning logs and set up protocols and meet to talk about how are we going to make arrival and dismissal work. And that was all done. They didn't have to do that. That was all done because everyone really wanted to make sure we were going to open safely and do the best by our kids. And so I don't want to forget about the staff, even though they're not true volunteers every day. They certainly volunteer their time in a lot of different ways. And then also to add, and Vicki told me to talk about the board, but I've kind of monopolized the conversation. I also, and I know Vicki and I have talked about this, and we share the same sentiment that we are so grateful for our personal families that have volunteered. So my mom's on, Vicki's parents are on, her son is on, and it really, we always talk about Crossroads being a family, and it really is, and extended out from our own personal families. So thank you to our families for showing up at the golf tournament or handing out food at the gala or whatever we need. Vicki's son Matt, and Vicki, I don't know if you're going to talk about this later, but we needed a system for parents to do a wellness check for their students and screen them before they came in the morning on the bus. And Matt, Vicki's son, volunteered to step up and help us really put that whole thing together, which was awesome. Secret readers is another part. Our families have been a part of that, but also our extended family in the community has been a part of that. And that secret reader program is something we're really excited about. That's something we're able to continue to use volunteers for, and the kids love it. It's really been a great program. So thank you to our families and our extended family, and then to the board, because they really stepped up in the time of COVID and gave me the support that I needed to make decisions quickly when I needed to, sometimes very difficult decisions, but they were there. Like Vicki said, they volunteer. We meet monthly. Once a year we do a retreat, which is a longer meeting. This year we put together a board manual to bring on new board members and really orient them to Crossroads and who we are. We've done diversity and equity trainings this past year. So I thank the board for the time that they've given of themselves to the school and making some difficult decisions and supporting me in those decisions as well.
And also we've had, we've had volunteers, like I said, in the classroom in the past, but this year we haven't been able to do that. We really, really miss those people so much because they provide so much extra. Running the library is a program that we've, had in the past that we can't have right now, which is where the secret readers came in. Mulching the playground every fall and every spring. And I could say, Tom and Mike up there, they have helped like every single time and even bought us mulch several times. So it's just so appreciated. We had Marjorie come in this year when we didn't think we could like even, Kathleen had said, well, who's going to do the garden this year? The kids aren't here. And I was like, why, I can't possibly even think about the garden because there's just so many other things that we had to worry about. And Marjorie came through with, well, I'll do the garden. And she made it like way better than it's ever been. It was just beautiful. It's just so many things. And we did toys for Tots this year. And a lot of people, we couldn't really advertise that because, of the, what it is, like we couldn't really like to say too much about that, and I'm not going to now either because I know there's kids on here, but I just want, to thank the people that helped us go get the things like Kathleen and Marjorie and I like trucked over there and brought back like huge amounts of stuff. So it's just been such a crazy year. Matthew has helped me with the website so many times, on Giving Tuesday when it's the biggest day that you're looking for online donations. And our whole website was a whiteout because of an update to an app that happened that was totally outside of my control, but it's like they picked the worst day to do it. Again, a couple weeks ago, our whole donate page just kept, reverting back to page not found, error, page not found, no matter what you did. And it was, just like a total crazy technology mystery, but I can't be thankful enough for all of that help. And like as Kelly said, all the events and things like that, having people, just like, I'll do that, I'll help you, what do you need? It's just such a blessing. And we've also had a lot of help with PR from Stephen this year, which was just a total wonderful thing too. So just really thankful for the board help too, of like making phone calls and helping, thank people, because that is such an important thing, and just everything that all of you all do. So now is the time that everybody's really waiting for. So I'm going to try to pull off the screen share. Just give me a minute because I'm a little bit slow, but it will work.
So while Vicky's doing that, what she's pulling up is a video that we meaning mostly Vicky, put together to thank our volunteers. And it's a collaboration between all of the classrooms and staff members here at the school. And our gratitude certainly goes beyond those of us in this Zoom room right now and extends out to everyone in the school. So Vicky put together a little video to thank our volunteers. So that's what she's pulling up right now. Hopefully all of your volume is on because you really need to hear it.
Yeah, and some of our voices are really low, and I could adjust them up to 400%. That's as high as I could go. So if you can't hear them, then turn up your volume because that's as best as I could do. But here we go. Can you see my screen that I'm sharing? Does it look good? Okay.
We don't hear it though, Vicky.
Okay, that's probably because I have my earphones in. I'll start over. See, I'm learning every day, learning. Can you hear it?
Thank you to all the Crossroads volunteers, but a special thank you to Crystal. The speech department would be lost without you. This one's for you. Cheers.
Hi, Mary. It's Janet in the front office at Crossroads. I'm setting a toast to you for being the most wonderful volunteer here at Crossroads. We miss you, we love you, and hopefully we'll see you real soon.
Cheers to my friend Margie. Margie, thank you so much for volunteering and for all your hard work this past summer on our vegetable and flower garden. I am looking forward to spring to see what you have planned. Thank you.
Hi, my song team. This is Erin Carter from room 12 at Crossroads. We miss you guys. We appreciate everything you do around Crossroads for us. We miss you painting our walls and organizing rooms and all the hard work that you do. We look forward to the time when you get to come back and be in our building again. And we hope everything is going well with you guys. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi Matt, my name's Logan, and I just wanted to drop by and say thank you on behalf of Crossroads for creating that COVID-19 wellness check. It's user-friendly, it's made my morning routine a whole lot easier, and most importantly, it's keeping our kids and staff at Crossroads safe. Thanks very much for your hard work.
Hello, hi, I'm Annie, and I'm a teaching assistant at Crossroads, and I would just like to give a shout out to Stephen for the press and media help he's given us for Giving Tuesday and our talent showcase. Thank you, Stephen, so much. We really appreciate all you do for Crossroads. Crossroads is the best.
To all the volunteers, thumbs up to Teresa. I hope all is well. We miss you in room 5.
Thank you, Teresa.
Hi, I'm Miss Jill in room 5, and here at Crossroads, we all thank you so much to our secret readers, especially in room 5. We have loved asking questions and comments and learning new stories and getting to see it in a different media via Zoom. So we thank you so much for your help and support, and cheers to you.
I'd like to recognize Steve for his reliability as a long-standing board member. You've been through a lot with us, and just want to express my gratitude for all of your contributions throughout the years. Cheers.
Kim, this cheers is for you. Thank you so much for all of the positive energy that you bring to Crossroads being a volunteer on our board of directors. We are so excited that you've stepped up as vice president and are excited to see all of the wonderful ideas that you'll bring to the position.
Hi, a toast to Paul. Paul, thank you for serving on our board, for serving as our treasurer in the past, for helping with the Ronald McDonald House Charity Grant a few years back, for helping with the date night, volunteering at that event in the past, and for all the things that you've done as a board member for Crossroads Center for Children. Cheers and thank you.
I want to give a thumbs up to Valerie. And Valerie joined our board as secretary a few years ago. I also want to recognize her for creating an in-kind donation through her work and helping with sponsorships and volunteering whenever she's able to. Valerie, this chair and toast is going to you.
Cheers to you, Claire. Claire recently joined our board of directors, and already I know you're going to make a great addition to our team. You're already jumping in and doing fundraising and helping with just overall oversight of the school. So thank you so much for all you do, Claire. I'm looking forward to working with you more in the future.
Here's to Steve-O. Thank you for being such an important part of our board of directors and such an important part of the whole Crossroads community. This toast is for you.
A toast to Cindy.
Cindy, I've had the absolute pleasure of knowing you for over 20 years. You've been with Crossroads since the very beginning, and now you're a board president. I truly don't know where we would be without all of your special touches and your energy. Thank you for everything. Cheers to you, Cindy.
Say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, say thank you.
Thank you, Vicki. That was great. And I hope you guys all join me in thanking Vicki for putting that together, and thanking all of you volunteers who did so much over the past year. I don't want to take a lot of your time because I know some of you are joining us in the middle of your day, but we thought it would be fun to see if anyone had any stories, to take a walk down memory lane and see if anyone had a fun story from the time that you volunteered here at Crossroads. And I would just kick it off, I guess, because I forgot to mention that one of our board members also doubles, oh, maybe I can't say this because there's kids on here, doubles as a special guest in December. And I remember one year, the jolly fellow climbing through a window to get into the classrooms to share presents with the kids. So that always makes me laugh when I think about that time of year and the volunteering that Steve does when he comes in and dresses up for us and helps our students enjoy the holiday. Anybody else? So if you have a story, you could either put your name in and we'll call you, or just unmute yourself and share something.
Kelly, this is Steve Oil. I just want to mention that that was a great laugh you just shared. I remember seeing that happen, and it was, I'd forgotten all that it happened. It was very funny. And I happen to keep in close touch with the jolly fellow from the North Pole. And one thing he always says that isn't funny but is wonderful is that every year the kids change, some of the staff change, but the reactions from the kids at the holidays, and also I've noticed at graduation ceremonies in the summer, are always similar, and you see the same signs of growth every time. Some kids emerging with speech, some kids emerging with other skills, some kids that are frightened and upset about either graduating or walking across stage or meeting Santa Claus, and they still work through it with the support and persistence from the Crossroads staff. So volunteering brings many gifts, and I've been able to witness some of those many years now, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to Crossroads.
Great, thank you, Steve. Anybody else have a memory or a story they'd like to share? Vicki gave you all advance notice that we were going to call on you to come up with
I just wanted to say a brief thanks, and Melissa and you all got me in the feels, because I don't know if you saw me wiping my eyes. I guess it's one of those days today. It's woo. Anyways, it's all good though. It's just good stuff, you know, good tears. But I'm very grateful for all we're able to do, and woo, you guys don't usually see me get like this. Anyway, and like Steve said, Steve some of the other board members that can't be here probably have a ton of stories too. And I just want to share and hopefully we're going to be getting new board members, to share with them the comfortableness we have. Yes, there's work to be done. And this past year, there was a lot of work to be done, but a past board member, John Biankowski, who we affectionately call Binky, he'd come up to me and call me El Presidente. It's just fun. We become close and we work together really well. And I'm very happy to be able to do that. And I know my husband and I have been able and willing to support whatever we can. And I don't want to speak long, but I just want to say thank you to all of you. We've met amazing people over this 20 plus years, staff. Some of you have changed what you do. And it's just, we've all morphed into warriors, learning what needs to be done. And as a family member too, getting that support, there's no other, we're so grateful for that. So thank you for letting me speak.
I thought of something funny. Back when we were at the Hochstetter building, and I think Matthew, my son, was going to school then. This is some around 20 years ago, 19 years ago. And we decided, the parents, I guess with support from Crossroads staff, I don't recall, decided we're going to have a garage sale to raise money. And what a fiasco. Number one, and the reason it was a fiasco is because I was partly in charge. I got a big mouth and I knew nothing about garage sales. All I was focused on was, let's have a huge garage sale. We filled the gym with junk and stuff. We filled it. And that was a big gym. And I was just like, people will want to buy our junk and support Crossroads because that's the right thing to do. Little did I know that all the people that came out were people that were garage sale experts. So number one, we had put out notices, no early birds. We had like 1 million early birds. They're all showing up, bothering us. Well, I saw it as a bother because I'm not a garage sale guy. And I remember dickering with people, but I did it the wrong way because I wanted to raise more money. So there was these shot glasses there. I think there were 4 of them. I think we had charged, let's just say it was $2. So 50 cents a shot glass in my mind for supporting a special great school. And the woman says, I'll give you $1 for those. I just said, no, it's $2. Like, I didn't understand, like, get rid of stuff and take whatever money you can get. So I was a big reason it was a part fiasco. Thank God there were other parents there actually doing real dickering, and we did make some money, but we ended up with more junk than money and we had to get rid of it. So I think that was the only garage sale we ever had. And I think my story shows you why. So good time.
I do remember that, Steve.
Oh my God. Never again.
Well, I'll be calling you when we have ours this spring.
Anybody else have a story or a memory that they want to share before we wrap up? Everyone's quiet.
I have so many stories, but they would take me like all day to go through because every single person here has like done so many things to help us, and I'm just so grateful to everyone. Some of them are funny, and some of them are just some of you guys are just funny no matter what you say or do, and some of you are just really really just always there and very. I'm seeing a big pop-up of my mom. She's got something to say, so I'm going to say it.
Your father does.
Okay, great. Go for it, Dad.
She didn't tell me I was going to speak. I guess I would just say that I was a teacher for 34 years, sometimes on Long Island and then up here in Galway. And I've met some teachers who are thoroughly dedicated, and I've met some who just come to work and leave at the appointed time. But anytime I've been over at the Crossroads, I've seen people who just care. They're just so dedicated and so sincere, so, I don't know what other word to it, totally given, compassionate to the kids. Every one of them has a place in heaven. I'm telling you, they're just a great staff, and they're all underpaid. Just get that in.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Dick. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, well, I think we just want to.
Oh, Janet.
Go ahead, Janet.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm in the front office here and I really miss anybody coming in. It's kind of boring though, even though I have a lot of work to do. I just miss seeing everybody, signing them in, giving them their name badge. Hopefully someday we'll get to that. So miss all you guys. You've been wonderful and come back soon. That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody, this is Kim. I'm one of the board members. I just want to thank Crossroads for all their hard work and their dedication to the children and families. And, you know, we support everything you do, and we are so blessed and honored to have you in the community. So I just want to give that shout out.
Get people back in the building soon. Well, thanking you guys because we couldn't do it without all of you volunteers.
Wave again. You have something to say?
No.
I thought you did. What do you push to get you to say something?
You have to unmute me and I don't even see the button now.
You're unmuted. We can hear you right now, Mom. Go ahead.
Your mom's got something to say.
No, I just want to say it's always been fun working with Crossroads, and the few times that I have done it, but the golf tournament is always fun. Everybody's very cooperative. Everybody is friendly and helpful. And it's just an enjoyable day. And I also enjoy coming in and seeing the little children when Dad comes in to play the piano for them. And I remember about 3 years ago, you had a dance, a young man teaching dance.
Yeah.
And he was teaching them to do some little dance, and they were right along there with him, and it was just so much fun to watch them and enjoy. And he was enjoying himself.
He was great with kids.
Yeah,
Too.
he did a marvelous job.
Yeah, that was a fun day. That was Giving Tuesday, and it was Florin Vlad from the Dance Fire Studio.
Oh.
That was a really fun day.
Thank you, Phyllis, for sharing. All right, well, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to keep you guys. I just want to, again, just extend our gratitude, not just from Vicki and everyone that's on this Zoom call, but from the whole school and speaking for the children and their parents as well. We couldn't do what we do without volunteers. It's so important to us to have the volunteers in so many different levels. So thank you to all of you that are here. For those of you that are going to watch it later on YouTube, thank you. Thank you for just giving so much of yourselves to us and to help us do what we do.
And
Vicki, you want to just say?
Yeah, we have little sweet bags for you. We're not mailing anything out, but if you can, come by the school, I'll bring, Kelly or I or Kathleen will bring your bag right out to your car for you. If you just, let me know when you're coming, then I'll be ready for you. We have a bag, and we have some wonderful staff here that made cookies for you. So they're little sweet bags, and it has a little cute bag label on there. So, just with a show of hands, how many people are going to be coming so we can make sure we have enough bags ready? Okay, I see two hands on Steve.
Bringing some to my mom.
Yeah, you're gonna bring for your mom. I'll bring for my parents. So, what about anyone else? Because I can't see your hands. Actually, now that I said that. Well, anyway, just send me a little email or something, and I'll make sure that we have it ready for you.
We'll have them ready.
Yeah. So, and thank you for everything, and we can't wait to have people back here. It's great, but thank you.
Next you'll be in person. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.